Hello, hello, hello. This is not the game that was previously advertised, I hear you cry. Why are we yanking pizzles instead of stabbing people in feudal Japan? Well, I watched bits of yesterday's stream back, and because something was niggling at me and I didn't know what it was. So I watched the bits of the stream back, and oh my god, I stopped enjoying it. I'm not even 10 hours into the game, and there's a lot to do. And I'm just not feeling it. I did at first. I did like it at first, and then it's just sort of. A lot of games do that. You sort of get the initial rush at the beginning, and then there's a plateau, and then there's either a dip or you go up again. And I've dipped hard on that game, and it is a bit of a shame for me because I did actually pay for that game. Whereas the game I'm really enjoying at the moment, I didn't technically pay for because I got it on Game Pass, but I do pay for Game Pass. So, well, I'm obsessed with Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, but I can't stream that now because I'm like, about I would say halfway through Act 2, and I've still got a lot of exploration to do, and it's just gone too far for me to stream that, and I'm not going to start it again on a different save to do. So, I figured I'm really, 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 really enjoying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And now we're in a new area as well. So there's new things to do, new places to go, new people to kill. So let's go. Now, if I remember rightly, where I left it off on Friday is we are getting together with a criminal gang. There is no gang. We've got the leader. Hans has been kidnapped again. Not kidnapped again, but he's been imprisoned again. He's being held ransom by Sigismund's cronies. See, we are supporters of King Wenceslas. So we have met up. I think we're in Kuten. Are we in Kutenberg? I think we're in Kutenberg. And we're getting people together. We've got a rescue plan for Hans.
You must have drunk an entire cask.
So, we're swaying. We're swaying. We're drunkened. We're drunkened.
Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Shut up, love. Oy, yeah. Can't see drunkenness on the thing, but we're swaying. We're swaying. Where did I discover dice? Where's the dice table? Outside. A dice table. No one's playing dice though. Okay.
Greetings, Henry.
Oh, Zhishka. Yeah, okay. So.
You're in.
Looking for the Devil's Pack. I need to speak to Kubienka.
A hurry, eh?
Well, let's check up on the dog. Is obedient. 39? Oh, come here.
Heel. You're my doggy, eh?
Have I got anything to feed him with?
Look what I have for you.
A chicken leg.
Good boy. Good boy.
That's gone up significantly.
Aye, come here.
And Master Pepperpoint. Hey, Soreka. Not sure how long you've been there. But I'm clearly not playing AC Shadows. Alright, even they just come in. As I said at the top of the stream, I came off the stream and something was niggling at me, and I didn't know what it was. So I thought I'll just rewatch bits of the stream, and I could tell I wasn't enjoying it. It's become a slog to play that game. Now, I'll probably go back to it later, maybe not on stream, but it's just like I've stopped enjoying it. And like, if I can't enjoy it, I can't sit here online playing it. If I'm not, I can sit here on me Todd doing it and go, yeah, I paid for this. I'm gonna go through it, but can't do that on stream. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be good luck. So I've dumped it, and I'm gonna carry on and just basically play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to the end. All 4 days unless something else comes along, and I'll fit that in somewhere. Very slow burn, like the last one they did. Although Valhalla never got better. God. Where's Kuyenka gone? He over here? Out this way. Ooh. That's a hired hand. Bianca. Oblivion is on Game Pass. If I wanted a small variety, it would be the same viewpoint as this, though. I'm not sure. I might give that a try. But not. Look how drunk I am.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
You really do not waste time, do you? Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole
Hang on.
storm.
Move that over there. Sleepwalking, yes.
And it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know. Matthew, Bahuta, Rania, Janos, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Start with Bahuta.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta. He was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out with the church.
Talk to him.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah, but there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll try and talk to
I'll
him.
go over there and try to talk him into it.
There's
no harm in trying.
Be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to
Willy
rob
bastard.
and break
Wily
books, telling
is
his
the word.
victims he's collecting
Wily.
tax for the king.
Where can I find
Where
Matthew?
do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you
The
more.
queen, this guy is.
It's practically happening in his yard.
Why was he in your band?
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work.
Plus
It is
dumb,
much
yeah.
harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I don't mind dirty work.
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Here, here. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
That's all. What about the rest of the gang?
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada, and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Okay.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches.
I would
He's
like to meet this
Polish.
man.
He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Where would he
Do you
be?
know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes,
to
you
Janos.
do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
What about Raniek?
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Where can I find
Do you have
him?
any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It
Fair
is
enough, I'd like to
possible
do
he
that.
lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted
Sober
me
up,
to lend
Hen.
him money.
This is getting
He did
ridiculous
not
now.
have any to bet with. Ah, but I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Okay. About Janos.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently.
Tartar, yes.
Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because
Nothing to
people
do with
take
the
him
sauce
for
you
a
have with
human.
fish.
But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognise him?
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him. You will definitely notice it.
A queer way, you say?
I'm already liking this Janos.
Me
I
too.
think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
Like good food.
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day
Irritable
long.
soybean tartar. Okay.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Okay, so that hopefully bit to do. So yeah, the other two. The other three, I'll find just about from doing stuff. So I will have a look at the map. See where I need to go. So finding Bahuta shouldn't be too bad because he'll just be there. Okay, so I'll just follow this road and see what happens when I uncover bits of the map. Although first, I'm going to see if anyone's playing dice.
You look like you're as drunk as a lord. Where did you
Shut
get
up.
so wasted?
Nobody playing dice. Okay. Find me over there, over the ford. Okay.
Mutt!
What are you doing, you whistler?
I'm summoning my horse. Don't call me a whistler. And don't make it sound like a slur.
Why is this all sticky?
And I've got the horse to carry my drunken ass. Look, a lovely little village. I don't think that's just smoke from, like, you know, or regular fires, not like arson. Oh, there was a quest back there.
Go! Go!
Hello.
Lad.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like?
Oh.
Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. So I decided to take a load off. But I can tell you, it ain't too comfortable here.
Mate. You got something in your forehead?
You know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn. Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it then?
It's
An arrow.
an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
Yeah, indeed. Holy shit.
What? An arrow? Like from a bow?
Aye, an arrow. With an arrowhead, a shaft, and a fletching. Simply an arrow.
You have an arrow stuck in your head? Shouldn't you be, well, dead? I've never seen anyone with an arrow in his head who wasn't.
Of course I should be. Dead as a doornail. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't no ordinary arrow.
Oh? And what's special about it?
Yeah,
Always
please do tell.
questions all of a sudden. How about you tell me who you are first? Talking to strangers ain't the safest these days.
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Skalitz.
Oh, fuck. I heard about Skalitz. I heard it was real bad.
That it was.
Well, at least you got out in one piece. Look, the name's Carl. Folk call me Carl Arrowhead.
If he trips
On
up one, they
account
can land
of-
on his face.
well,
then, as they say,
you
yeah,
know.
poof.
How
Yes.
come the arrow didn't kill you then?
Because it ain't no ordinary arrow.
You said that.
already.
Thing is, it's a magic arrow.
Yeah, right.
You don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some confrontation. And sometimes things get a bit dicey. I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. But ever since I had this arrow in my noggin, not a damn thing. No wounds, no bruises. Nobody can hurt me. They haven't a chance.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence.
Someone goes to pull it out, it'll die.
Just
Yeah.
lucky.
It ain't no coincidence. It's a gift from God. This arrow here blessed me.
Does it hurt?
Doesn't it hurt? Looks like a nasty wound.
Look, when God blesses you, you accept it for what it is.
So does it hurt?
Hurts like hell. It fucked my eyesight up a bit. But that don't matter. It's still a gift from God.
Can I touch it?
Do you think it could be taken out? Can I touch it?
If you touch it, I'll rip off both your arms, shove them up your arse, and make you clap.
Easy! Easy now! I was just asking. No need to get upset. You're worried I'd get the magic too, eh?
No, I'm worried that you wouldn't march and step, and I wouldn't like that.
Why do you deserve God's blessing?
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed? What did you do to deserve it?
Well, I suppose all them good things what I did in my life.
What good
I
things?
take care of my people. I'm a good person is all. I reckon God's pleased with me.
I understand.
Somehow,
You're simply undefeatable.
I
Exactly,
don't
lad.
believe
A
you.
whole year without a scratch. A whole year. And me and my lads got ourselves into some dodgy situations, I'll tell you that. But enough chat. I've got to get back to the camp. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me, and we can talk some more along the way. What do you say?
Go on then. And what do I get in return?
And what's in it for me? Will I get a reward?
You youngsters is all the same. You should help your neighbour without wanting nothing in return. Like a proper Christian, eh?
True. But good deeds won't buy me an ale at the tavern.
All right, then. If you help him with the sack, I'll throw a few groschen for beer your way.
All right, I'll help you.
Well, can't let you lug them all on your own.
Glad to hear it.
My drunken ass carrying this sack.
Them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. Man can be invincible, and blessed by God, but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
You a bandit?
You're probably not a monk, are you? What are you then? A bandit?
Ha! A bandit? It don't sound too good when you say it out loud. Bandit. Do you know who the real bandits are, in my opinion?
I don't.
Them lords what hold their protective hand over us. They stuff themselves to bursting, hunt in the forests, start wars, and the ordinary folk has to do all the work for them. And when you get in their way, they string you up or beat you like a dog. Not even the worst bandit behaves like that. That's what people should be whipped for in the stocks, not for hunting a deer in some noble's forest, or picking something up here and there. We're just trying to survive is all.
More of you?
Said we? Are there more of you somewhere?
Of course there is. And with what's been going on, there's more and more of us. Towns get raided all the time, and folk have nowhere to go. So they head into the forests and become bandits, as you call them.
Well, I meant nothing by it.
Right. I used to live an ordinary life myself, before it all got to me. First, my wife got a fever, so I paid the sobos to help her, and nothing. He took the money, but it didn't help, so my dearest died. Then the soldiers came. I don't know if they were ours or someone else's, but they took everything. And whatever they didn't take, they torched. I had nothing left. So now we
Christ.
live in the forest, like animals. We don't have no other option.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I've lost a lot too.
Of course, we all have. Some more than others. But we've all lost something.
How much further?
This sack really is heavy. How much further is it?
We're getting close. Hang in there.
Is that one of your lads? So glad there's a follow button on this interaction. Thieving possible from his bag? No. Not while following. Can't get close enough. Plus, what a bastard.
A drinking habit. But speaking of bars, I heard something good. In some monastery in Sasau, there was some monk who just
Did I train in the thieving minigames in the end?
filled with water up to his ankles.
I did some
A couple of pigs in there.
thieving minigame.
Fuck's sake.
Didn't do loads.
You're only allowed to eat things that live in water.
I dropped that sack over there, but
How long did that work out for us?
look here. Don't you mind just leading me right into your camp? What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies anyway.
I suppose not.
Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad you happened by and stopped to talk to me. Not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare sight these days.
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times. May God's favor be with you. But now, you should get going. The fellas get nervous when there's strangers around. Lord be with you.
Dum. I have a feeling we'll be seeing Carol around again. Head south.
Come here. You're my doggy, eh?
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's get back on the road. Oh, there's my horse. Am I on Act 3? No, I'm not on Act 3. I'm firmly on Act 2. I have opened up a huge chunk of map. And I'm doing some exploration. I'm also doing some XP farming. And a nice little XP farm in Act 2. Although you can't do it yet, you still need to be able to access another bit of the map. But yeah. And then I'm gonna go back to the Gestural Village. And because I don't know if you know this, but when you did the arena, whoever you fought CL with, that person got a really good weapon. Now it would change for and everyone would get a really good weapon if they the goal. Yeah, and I'm going to go back to the Golgra fight. Yeah, and I'm going to go back with Mael because she gets a weapon that puts her in virtuo stance from the get-go. So I'm going to go get that, and then I'm going to go. There's a farm. I can go and farm the materials for upgrading the weapons as well. So there's that as well. So I'm going to get that and then upgrade it for her. I am in Grund. This place is huge. I chose Gustav as well. It was a good weapon until we didn't use it anymore. Oh, speaking of Gustav, this isn't a spoiler, but I found a trader that sells me Gustav's hairstyle to put on Verso. It looks weird. Okay, going around the corner. Oh, the church is around the corner. Okay.
Quality goods, the finest wares.
There's the church. But I should have gone. Oh, fuck's yeah. The path to the church is around the other way. Although, it should be a lich gate down here. Nope, it's a building and not a lich gate. Fine.
you're in need of money.
Aye, true enough.
Not like no other.
I need to pay the tithe and give
Come and
something to
take
the
your
church
pick.
for my father's
New
requiem.
wares.
Here's the tavern. Write down BLTZZ or Blitz. That's the guide to go for game breaking builds. He won't spoil the game, but there might be game enemies. You averted your eyes from enemy names at least. He's on YouTube. See, I might look at that after I've completed the game, but I don't want to look at, you know, game breaky builds. Yeah, I'm. And as far as like ability scores go, I'm balancing everybody. And just going with skills and pictos. You can't equip the stuff mentioned, yeah, because you. But it gave you ideas, and yeah. Okay, Bahuta.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't
Picto
learned.
ideas and skills, that's how you make builds anyway, yeah.
Tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want?
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin.
Made you realise
He said
about
he
the
had a
order of
game
combos
Kentucky,
using
and
CL,
that he would definitely
intervene,
win
being
this
godlike
time.
for Luna.
As
Yeah.
always.
Hasn't quit playing.
Ranyek
I
still
haven't
given up
got.
dice,
I
eh?
haven't got. I think I've got
That fellow
intervene,
will
but
never
yeah.
learn, and he's already lost
Or if I have,
everything.
I'm not
He
using
won a
it.
really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
I might have a look at him. Blizzed. Let's BLTZZ. I saw how it works from your stream. Listen, I dipped in and out because I was playing the game myself, so there was some bits I didn't see properly. Like I saw battles, but I wasn't concentrating a lot on some stuff. Yeah. And I'm on YouTube and plug it with like just. Okay, I've subscribed to him so I can find him later. Okay, so he's still playing dice. Where is he now?
I could find him now.
Last time he told me he had a game arranged, and she
It makes CL force a friend to
Maybe
take their
he's still
turn,
there.
plus give them 4 AP. Nice. I'll look for
Thanks.
him.
Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way.
And this isn't much of a spoiler because I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to give you details, but I now have 5 people. So when I lose a fight, it's a little bit easier to send in the reserves.
Pay for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can pray.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Yeah, you found a merchant says find an expedition member last stream, so you'll guess there has to be
Hey, how did
another.
you
Yeah.
get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Zizka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad.
Yeah, I have to
I'm
remember where
staying
those
away from the trade.
merchants are.
It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know him very well yet.
It doesn't matter if you've known him a day, a year, or a lifetime.
You remember who it is
Devil,
from Cast
you
Voices
know
on their
who to deal
website?
with from the very first moment. So if you're hoping he's actually different, I can tell you right now, you're hoping in vain.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here.
Hello,
My brother's grave.
Jen Zilling. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? He's named
Henry,
after
are
the
you
office.
coming or not?
Hang on. He's named after the office therapy dog. I don't get that.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubyanka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to
Hang
let
on.
me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof
Okay,
over
I'll have to
my
have a
head
look
and
at
showed me
the
a
list of cast
completely
members then.
different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Good bot. Do.
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother.
Develop
I
a
was
team
with
office
him
dog.
in his
Okay,
last
right, yeah.
moments. He was completely
team member.
overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
You want to help the devil?
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
That won't help him.
Well, that's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a sincere prayer.
You don't know what they look like, yeah, but it is Monoko. Monoko is brilliant, by the way. When you find them, I'm not even going to say he or her, him or her. Although if you know it from the cast member, you know it's probably a him. Then, okay, when you find him, you'll I think you'll like him as a character. Both as just the acting, the character of him and his fighting as well. He's voiced by Brummy. I'm assuming you mean Brummy.
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but do you think it will be enough?
Yeah. Enough for starters. What more do you want?
Your strength.
Your muscles. The devil told me you're as strong as a bull when you're furious.
And here I was, thinking you wanted to set the devil on the right path. Listen to me very carefully, you brat. Either we pray, or
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not a
show
brat.
you what these muscles are capable of.
We'll say a prayer, all right?
Oh, aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me.
Uh-oh.
Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her.
Rectum?
Your turn now.
Who taught you that?
Right. Who taught you that?
I did. I can't read, but I learned it by listening to the priest.
You know his gimmick. He's like a blue mage from Final Fantasy, or more accurately, Kina from FF9. A character that learns monster moves. You love Kina. Ah, yeah. Okay.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater noster quias in calis.
Shut up! You're saying it worse than I am. I'm in no mood for your smart arsery. Come here. Pray for a quick death.
Oh, bastard. No, we're not having that. Google Queen then images. He's so weird. Just shows again how much director loves Final Fantasy. Okay, let's not.
How did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to
No
the
more
Devil's
spoilers.
Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
I wasn't giving
Nice try,
spoilers.
lad,
I
but
was
I'm
being
staying
spoiler
away
free.
from the drink.
Off a
It's
chat,
just
yeah.
not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I haven't known him very long, but he doesn't inspire much confidence in me.
That's good. The better you get to know him, the worse it gets.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here, at my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my...
Aye.
Aye.
Was that important?
It was. Father had
Blah,
put
blah,
together
blah.
with
Skippity
This is where
skip,
you want-
skip.
here is where...
Don't you want to help?
You're
the
keeping
devil?
away from story
That's
person. You don't
not
want to
up
know
to
whether
me.
it's I'm
has to
keeping
help
away from a lot of things. Anytime I see something pop up on Blue Sky or TikTok, I'm like, nope, don't want to know.
Too bad.
I thought you...
Oh. Oh.
Yes. I. But Pater Nos. Your turn. I did.
Pater noster adventit at...
That's right. Panem most room. Quote idi. Idi.
Panu...
Quote. I won't have any... Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, fuck off. That's for the game isn't super large. I think we'd want to do all content, then it's ample. It's very ample at the moment. Just how much of the world has opened up to me. But I still can't get to, that disc thing you saw on the map. I still can't get there.
Hey, how did you get involved with the
So
devil
there's
anyway?
still something else I
accident.
need.
It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away
the disc
from
thing.
the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I haven't known him very long, but he doesn't inspire much confidence in me.
That's good. The better you get to know him, the worse it gets.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here, at my brother's grave.
Remember the painting symbol? Yeah.
Is that Slavek?
You know?
Aye.
Aye,
Was that important?
it was. Father have together with...
This is where you...
Here is where...
Let's get to it then.
Aye, but it's a pater not... Your turn.
Pater adventit.
That's right. Panem.
Amen.
Exactly. Amen. That's that then. A nice little prayer.
I hope the Lord will hear it. I'll let you meditate in peace here.
Wait a bit. Here, take this. You're a good man. It's a map to a place where I've stashed some things.
Ooh, a stash.
I don't want to ever touch them
A
again.
Spring
but they
Meadow
might still
purple
be
item. You
used to
still
you.
can't get to it. No, neither can I.
Thank you. I'll look for them.
Can't
Think about
can't
what I
see
told
how
you.
to get round.
Jesus can help you too.
It's like a castle, a farm. Maybe not a castle. Maybe that's the church. In that field? No. So did you get to this thing? I'm trying. You didn't. No, you didn't get to this thing. We can't get there. I can't get there now. And I've got extra exploring ability. Yeah, it's like a large building on a mountain. Yeah, you can't. I think it's going to be one of the underwater bits. Yeah, in the western. I think once we get the ability to put oh, what's his name? What's the big dude that you ride? What's his name? Yeah, diving may be needed. I can't. What the fuck is his name? Esquier. As soon as we can get Esquier some diving equipment, I think we'll be able to do it. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, that's all I can hear when he says he's fast. Esquier is the goat, though, so, you know. So yeah, and just so you know, I don't know what levels you've got people at, but I've just got everyone to level 40 in my little XP thing, farming. You'll bow to the Sandful Interactive Gods if he is a secret playable character. Nearly 30, yeah. Hang on. 27, 28. Yeah, that's probably about where I was at that stage. Could that be the thing in the... No, it's not.
Hey!
You nearly run into me.
Oh, watch where you're going. So we must have been playing while he was away, as he asked me if You done that on? Oh. Maybe I shouldn't be going down this road. Because that looks like a proper road back there. Okay. Didn't go into any more detail though, yeah. Turning left, yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Geez, we got a long way to go. But that is good because it uncovers more of the map.
Whoa, whoa.
All right, fellas.
Quick.
Go off to the right. Yeah. Shiitake. The right road, isn't it? Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, that looks like an inn. Yep, this being in. There's the damn dog.
Come here. Aye, come here. Aye, aye.
You silly doggy.
Here you go. Take it.
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, let's go in the inn.
Praise the Lord.
Hello, wench.
Good
Hello, other dog.
doggy. Good boy.
Oh, this hired hand's a little drunk. Whereas I have sobered up a little. Who are you? Oh, you!
You still owe me for the stuff from Germany.
Look, friend, you have me confused with someone else. My name's not Hans.
If you're broke, just say so and stop trying to wriggle out of it.
You're Joachim, aren't you? We've met before.
I knew it, see? You do remember.
But my name's not Hans. It's Henry.
Why play around like this when we know each other so well?
How much does the hands owe
How
you?
much does this Hans owe you?
Look, you owe me for the stuff I sent with you. You claimed you'd sell it for twice the price. You can keep half of it, but half is mine. That was the deal.
I am not Hans.
For the last time, I am not Hans!
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're the spitting image of him. You really are. Well, I'll be sure to be extra careful from now on.
What do you got?
Show me what you have for sale.
Just your everyday wares. Pick out what you like.
Nothing really. Oh, I'll get a knight's pouch. Oh, I can't haggle. Fine.
Service is kind of slow today.
Careful.
Ah. You know about right.
What do you need?
Looking for Ray Ranyek.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Ranyek, and he carries a nice bow.
That means nothing to me.
And he plays dice. A lot.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's. Gestern hat sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday with some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning. And I'm still feeling sick.
Oh dear.
This drunk Pole, was his name Adder, by any chance?
Ja, Adder. They say there's a whole Geschichte behind it.
Aye, I know it. I'd like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
And why should I ask her?
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
What's that got to do with Ada?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
Uh-oh.
She left alone at night?
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn. What else could she do?
So Adder took the opportunity?
Natürlich.
So where is the local butcher's?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's Grundstück is the very last one.
I'll go see the butcher's wife.
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
Okay. Where can I find
Where
Ranyek?
can I find this Ranyek?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerala from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
Okay, where are
Do
they?
you know where I could find these men from Billany?
In Bellany, I reckon.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, I suppose.
Tut mir leid. I can't really think clearly after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bellani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Okay.
I'll be on my way. And thank you.
Nichts zu danken.
Well, is anyone playing dice? This isn't in. Dice 2 times. But you can't see in here. Dice is upstairs. Okay. There's a diceman.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
I think I can play knights.
Nice, as it should be.
Let's play.
Yeah. I might lose it, but...
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
Aye, of course. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm seriously curious about you, Dad.
Why?
Here we are.
Hmm. Oh, 3, 4, 6.
You might even win with that.
Oh, god damn it. Although...
Aye, that'll do. My
That's
God!
good too, but you could throw
I'm
better.
done. Have you lost your
Are we
mind?
going to have gruel
You're going
again
to lose
tonight?
everything.
Aye, aye.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Yeah, I'm counting the dice. You
God
dickhead.
damn it. Good. It has to work out sometime. So that's See?
Oh,
your
You
plan,
can do it.
is
Why
it?
is this
Keep it
all
up.
sticky?
Not sure I played that right.
I don't see what you
It's
find so
yours.
complicated. I just pick them up and throw them, then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Here.
Not even using his badge at all. I mean, only he gets one use out of it, but still.
Alright, that'll do.
Oh, he changed the dice. He's used his badge, bastard. Go bust.
Finished. Something like this happened to me back in '98. But that was my God. If things keep going that way, I won't get to throw.
Crap. Crap.
Here.
Go bust. Fucking hell.
Wonder how long I'll be stuck here today. I hope it's a quiet evening.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Well, I'm quite far behind, so... Shit. And he's won.
Great, and it's unbelievable. You're out of luck, my boy. I've never seen anything like that. What a nice badge.
Didn't lose a lot of money, but I did lose a badge. Okay, where's this butcher's wife? Leave it, yeah. No. Massive delay because you lost connection. Gonna refresh. Go ahead. I do that all the time on yours as well. Especially when I'm uploading stuff. Because it tends to knock me off. Oh, shit. That wasn't dismount. Oh dear. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
You seeing what I just did, Soul Wrecker? You seeing this? Okay, I'm going to stop looking at that. It just gets worse. Adventurous horsey, yes.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm
Adder.
looking for someone, and the innkeeper said
Have
you
you
might
had
be able to
Adder's
help.
adder in you?
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering man at arms. He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
I have to catch him.
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him before he hurts more people.
Christ, is that really so? He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, saying they'll kick his ass. But now I'm more worried about them.
They say you were seeing
I
Adder.
heard you had some affairs with the Pole.
I beg your pardon? Did the innkeeper tell you that? That lying old bastard?
So it's not true.
Of course it's not. I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested. He was looking at me all night at the inn, but I avoided him. If my husband noticed anything, I'd be in big trouble. But he got so drunk he fell asleep on the table, and I couldn't wake him up. So I got up and went home alone. Ada must be damn quick, because he beat me home and waited for me at the door.
What did he want? Did he hurt you?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either. He was drunk, and since he doesn't speak our tongue, I couldn't understand him. Then he hiccuped, fell to the ground, and started snoring.
Your husband found him there?
And your husband found him here in the morning?
Yeah. And he had a fit. He wouldn't listen to reason. He's like deaf when he's angry. He thinks I had something with Ada. Me! Me! Who has been loyal to him all these years. If he'd taken one good look at Ada, he'd have seen it wasn't even possible. Ada was still dead drunk in the morning.
Where can I find him?
And where will I find your husband, Adder, and the rest?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they'd take him, so that no one can see them.
Did your husband hit you?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but notice. Is that bruise from the butcher?
He doesn't mean it.
Oh, no.
He just doesn't know what he's doing when he's angry.
Give you something for the pain.
I'll at least give you something for the pain. Here you go. A potion for the pain.
It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
Who went with your husband?
You said others went with your husband.
Aye. Some men from the village.
How many?
How many of them?
How should I know? 3? Maybe 4?
Are they armed?
Did they have weapons?
They're no soldiers. But they carried axes.
That doesn't sound good.
That sounds like even more trouble. I hope we can sort it out peacefully.
Please, tell me they won't get hurt. My old man put them up to it. It's not their fault.
I want to settle
Don't
it peacefully.
worry. If I can, I want to settle this peacefully.
And if not, I'll settle it
Better go
stabby.
and see your husband. The sooner it's over, the better.
Hurry up, please. And good night.
Okay, I'm going to the H. Yep. There's the horse. He got unstuck. Hang on. Am I going the right way?
Go!
That tree there. Like.
Quick! Go! Ka!
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'll shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
Who's this prick? Me, I'm this prick.
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
He got drunk.
If you're talking about the rumors in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about. That whoreson defiled my wife, my Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
That scoundrel belongs to the Lord of Suchdal Fort.
What does he want with him?
He defiled the Lord's cook, 2 maids, the captain's wife, and stole a statue of the Madonna from the chapel, over which he then did all kinds of lewd acts. They're building a gallows for him at Suchdal.
But what about me? I want satisfaction too. Or at least compensation.
You want to argue with Peter of Peaceck's armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, he's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Chwała Polsce, kurwy! Jebać was!
Okay, he's hanging. Cut Adder down.
Twitching too much. I'll have to cut the other end on the tree.
Zaraz kogoś zajebie.
Let's untie the Randy bastard.
O kurwa. O kurwa, było blisko. Gdybym nie miał chociaż trochę kruczokwiku. No to czemuż to przylazł? Czego chcesz, młody? O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzepę. Ale teraz to sam bym wpierdolił tym gównojadom.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? Kurwa, patrz, głupim to szczęście sprzyja. Te kiepy niemyte ciągle się z nas śmieją. Kurwa mać, aż mnie świerzbią ręce. Hej, młody, daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
Why do you ask for a...
You don't need a weapon right now. What for?
No jak to kurwa czemu?
You want revenge, right?
No gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na te gębusie. Czyż
You
widziałeś
can
kiedykolwiek
understand
człowieka
me.
bardziej miłującego pokój?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job.
I'm not giving you any weapons.
I'm not giving you anything. You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now we need to go.
Ależ z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz?
Yes, I
Gdyby
am.
to był Janosz, ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam na pastwę losu.
Janosz? You mean Janosz Uher?
No Janosz! W Myskowicach go schwytali.
You mean Miskovic? Janosz is in Miskovic?
Tak, w
What would
Myskowicach.
make this cause if some words weren't readable to simulate
I'll
what
go
Henry
and get
can't
him,
understand
and we'll be
exactly?
at the Devil's Den in no time.
Ale do diabła, pojmali go!
He was what? Doesn't matter. I'll find him. You go to the Devil's Den.
No dobra. Ale tylko tego nie spierdol, kurwa.
I'm sure I've seen some subtitles that were in the language that the person was speaking, but I think because it was Adder and we needed it's such a big thing. It's like, yeah, doggy.
You're my doggy, eh?
Where's my horsey? Maybe it's with low scholarship. Maybe, I don't know. Still. Oh, Ranyek. Ask about Ranyek down here. But the bailiff is over here where Janosch is. We'll head towards Janosch. Which letter am I looking at? Janosch, bailiff, C and L. Okay. That way.
Ja! Go! Ka!
Quick!
Yeah. Right, and it leads down to the river, so down here.
Go!
And then it'll be right at the junction.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Sure, yep.
Go!
Birdies!
Yeah.
Eagles! Wait, am I in Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Go!
Whoa!
What do you mean horse is not on suitable road? It's on a suitable road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to the bailiff, which is C. Okay. Might be a bit late to talk to the bailiff, but we'll try. Bailiff?
Greetings.
Oh, hang on. Oh, Miskovich Bailiff is Matthew. Okay, well, we'll still talk to him.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
Why a collector?
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting for the king on the roads. Ah, but he's just a common bandit. And a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janusz Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say,
Speaking of Janusz,
misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
where is Matthew causing trouble?
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Sukhdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although...
You look a little
there
drunk,
is a
man.
bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
If you catch him, you won't regret it.
Janos.
Janos Uher.
That's the scoundrel I have locked up in the pillory outside my house right now.
What did he do?
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loiza, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way.
Ugh.
God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loiza, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
But I treat Loiza.
How about I treat this Loiza boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh, God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
What did Janos do
What
to him?
exactly did Janos do to Loiza?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there, like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
I'll go see Loiza.
I'll go to see Loiza.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Hey. Loiza. Oh, he's in there.
Greetings to you.
Banger alert.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them.
Oh, I'll do it.
Great.
Really?
So,
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses...
Fine. Okay, what have I got for Loiza? Oh! I didn't realise Loiza was lying right there next to that dude. I've got marigold decoction and chamomile brew. That should leave a tonic him if he needs it. Okay.
poor fella. He's barely breathing. That
Damn an
wound
injury.
is quite scary. But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now. Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tightly, he may recover in time. A healing potion wouldn't hurt either.
Heal. Heal. Okay. Clean and dress the
I'm gonna
wound.
bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
Give a potion.
I have a healing potion for you.
I'll give him a weak chamomile.
Drink this. You'll feel better. Some chamomile to help you sleep and save what little strength you have left.
Pray for him.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loisa a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loisa recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
Finish treatment.
Well, that's done. It should be enough to keep him alive.
Doing. Hello. I treated Loisa.
Already treated Loisa. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loisa needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
Jesus. Well, I can get that back. I can get that back really quickly.
I'll pay right away. There you go. Now you can set him free.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
Oh, do I not have a... I don't have a torch equipped. The pillory is... wrong way. There's your lucky day, sunshine!
Hey, what do you gape at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
Oh. All right then.
Dorothy, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here, brother. My neck on line, hey?
I'll have you right out of there.
Don't worry. I'll have you right out of there.
You some wizard, or what?
Well, not exactly. But I do have the key.
How the fuck you get that?
I healed that wounded villager. So the bailiff is letting you go.
Yeah, come let Janos kiss you. But get me out first. I am stiff like fucking corpse.
So's Ada.
Fantastic! I am stiff like plank of wood. Thank you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubienka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka? That mad bastard here?
Yep.
Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
He's in the devil's den already. He nearly got hanged in a neighboring village.
Him too? What did Polish fucker do this time?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the Pshitaki butcher's wife. And the butcher wasn't too forgiving.
Ah, typical of him, to get hanged for some wench. Well, anyway, I will go now. We meet there.
I had to buy your freedom.
Hold on. I had to buy your freedom.
You want it back? You fucked in the head. Hey, where I get coin? In fucking stocks? But, you know, I got something for you much better.
Much better than
What do you
500.
say to my sausage? Eh?
What sausage?
What are you blabbering about? What sausage?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not smell so good, but taste good when you hold nose.
I have had plenty of, well, not plenty of men, but some men say exactly the same thing. No, no, fucking wash. Tell me you're talking about food.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. What else? Janos's sausage. Ah, I see. You think I means big, huge salami in my hose, eh? He's not for just anybody. Me? I am decent Christian.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
You will not be sorry. Come back when it is nice and firm. It melt in your mouth. You see.
Firm? Well,
Oh.
all right.
I go now. I cannot wait to meet them crazy fuckers.
We'll
Right
meet
there.
at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to.
Okay, have we got an inn around here? I need to go to sleep. Matthew's operating over here, isn't he? And I've got to make some horseshoes as well. I forgot about that. That looks like an inn. Innkeeper! Innkeeper.
What would you like?
Spend the night.
Can I spend the night here?
Innuendo off the charts. I mean, I know.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir, unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Thanks. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
Where can I sleep?
Where can I spend the night?
Behind the tavern. There's a shed next to the barn. You can sleep there.
Taking their time again.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Shed next to the barn. Here's the barn. Is this the shed? This is shed. This is sleep and save. Am I going to get a notification now in the game saying Janusz's sausage is firm? Yes, ooh, matron. I ate too much. Right, I need to make those horseshoes. Now, they said 2 sets of horseshoes. Now, the last time I made sets of horseshoes... do I still have those on me? God, I keep hitting right trigger to run.
God grant you health.
Good morning.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then.
Yeah, it's just 2 horseshoes she wants.
These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
Or a bloke.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do that for me? This backache of mine.
Fine, where does she live?
Fine. Which house does she live in?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. Well, my friend.
How's Loiza? Oh, hello. You're the blacksmith boy.
Don't worry.
Pascal.
You're not going to die.
Come here. Come here, you stupid dog.
You're my doggy, eh?
Okay, his obedience is going up well. This house here. Oh, Victoria.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria?
Uh-oh.
You here?
Something's gonna be wrong. Very wrong. He hasn't gotten upstairs, so let's investigate. That's blood and a knife.
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Martha! Martha?
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
I found a
house was
knife
empty,
and a big pool of
and
blood.
in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really. Oh, how horrible!
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God. She was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
What's bad about how she makes her living?
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Okay. And who's bothered by the fact that she's alone?
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular. But he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
Well, I have to stop somewhere.
But I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy.
Farmer, eh?
Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife.
Ew.
So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know.
Woo,
now hurry
speech
up.
and perk point. Okay. Need to pause it there for a second to go stretch a little bit, but I will be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So, what are our options in the journal? Oh, Sigismund's camp. Let's go and see the farmer first. He is... which... That's G. He's probably closer as well. Yeah. He's literally there. Sigismund's camp is all the way up here. Hello, doggy. No, you're my doggy. Come here, doggy. Come here, my doggy.
Good boy.
The Lord be with you.
Yeah, yeah. Oi, not bad.
Greetings.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
You courting her or not?
I hear you were quite fond of her.
Who told you that, eh?
But she sent you packing. In front of half the village.
Birds have been twittering, have they? Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the Black Death. I lost my wife, too. So I thought to myself, enough time has passed, and two can live better than one. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of story. I've no idea what she's up to now, and I don't care.
You know if anything's happened to her?
Do you have any idea what happened to her? She lives alone. Everyone around here knows that.
Everyone knows everyone around here. Miskovitz isn't a big place. Why would something happen to her?
Victoria's missing. And there's a puddle of blood at her house.
I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with. What's that got to do with me?
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have
Fuck
a clean
you.
conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
I'm just wasting my time with you.
Nah, I'm leaving. I have better things to do than argue with you.
And don't come back.
I think it might be an elaborate ruse as well. Like she's run off to the camp. Ah, there you are.
Blessed morning to you. We're now open.
Okay, left and then up the main road.
God be with you, my friend.
No, I don't want any delicious bull testicles, thank you.
Are you blind or just your horse? Watch out.
Look, it's not my fault, it's the horse mechanics.
Easy, good horse.
Here's the banger, okay. Back. It changed. Ooh, I got a perk point. Oh, I got other perk point in speech, didn't I? Ooh. Let's get that. Where's my other perk point then? Oh, it's main level. Da, 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 da. Oh, gee. Ooh, more stamina.
Go!
Heading off to the right. Oh, Matthew.
Man, I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
Yeah, Matthew, you can go and...
Come on. Did you not hear me? But let be. I need to talk to you. Be quick.
What do you want from me?
I'm the royal collector, and I want you to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay. Well, come here.
I'm here. What do you want? Oh, there you go.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the king's chief customs collector.
No, you're not.
I collect dues on trading routes.
No, you don't.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So, you don't want to come back then?
For the record, I have nothing against the devil.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
You content with being a bandit?
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's still better than being with the devil.
Just a thief.
You're just a lowly thief. At least the devil fights for the king.
How? By looting and pillaging? The only difference is I'm doing it for myself and he's doing it for others. Although he also takes pride in his fame.
You don't understand.
You don't understand. How could you? The devil is a nobleman. Things are dealt with differently by them.
That's rich coming from you. Anyway, you can tell the devil that I thank him for his offer, but after careful consideration, I'm choosing to be a free tradesman.
Okay.
All right.
Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's Chief Customs Collector.
Aye, and I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
You know there's a bounty on your head. Oh, the devil without his revenge.
The devil's counting on me to find and reunite all of his old band.
Why should I care?
What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out his capture was all a setup?
Setup? What are you blabbering about?
Well, I'll just tell him there was a rat in his band that set him up. And I know who it was.
You bastard. No wonder you and the devil are like brothers.
Are we finally on the same page?
Aye. It's bad enough I'm being hunted by the Miskovitz bailiff and the Sukdal captain. There's even a bounty on my head. I don't need a pissed-off devil coming after me too.
I heard about the bounty. You're the talk of every inn, after all. I reckon stealing from traders has made you rich, hasn't it?
More than you could imagine. Their pockets are either full of silver or their wagons are bursting with goods. Kuttenberg is a wealthy town, and the merchants are flocking there like flies to shit. You can learn a thing or two that way. If you want, I can share some of my knowledge with you.
How can I find you?
Our camp is in the woods on the hill by Visuka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. We don't like uninvited visitors, you see.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're off that way. What are you growling at?
Good boy. Good boy. Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Okay, so we've sorted out Matthew. Oh. Oh. Fucking horse.
Go!
Hello, Sigismund's camp.
Die!
Oi, you, come here.
Yep.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
On the Miskovitz smithy.
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
Okay. Traitors. Wow, this place is huge. Now what? Ask about Victoria in Sigismund's camp. I'll ask him that nice friendly priest.
Greetings. What would you like?
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
You serve mass
You
here?
serve mass like other priests.
I serve mass
Damn,
and give
so big, I know.
blessings just like my brothers in churches and parishes. I can also officiate at marriages and administer last rites. I reckon you can guess which is more common here.
Do you care for the wounded?
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes, don't they?
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids for that here. And if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner. Bah!
Does his mass have an effect too? Who's that?
Who's the foreigner?
His name is Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't miss him. He's as different from us as a man can be.
You mean he's black?
Does something seem strange about him to you?
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships a foreign god. He prays to him on the ground several times a day. He doesn't drink
Likely
ale,
a Muslim.
He rarely eats meat, yet he can't keep his eyes off our women.
You serve
Do
Sigismund?
you serve King Sigismund directly?
I serve our lord, but the king sometimes calls on me for confession.
What could the king possibly have to confess?
You don't actually expect me to tell you that, do you? That's between me, the king, et domine noster.
Domine Noster.
Do you take part in the fighting?
Vivere militare est. But no, I'm a chaplain, not a warrior. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, there's no way to escape the horrors. And in a place like this, it's easy for people to forget about God, or at least start to doubt. God be with you.
This also might be where they're keeping hands.
Come here, boy.
Christ on about. Where do I start? Oh,
What a day.
got a Musa. Yeah, dude's black. That's what the guy meant.
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? Oh no, of course you don't. Forgive my surprise, I've never seen a black man before.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least.
Yeah, he reminds you of.
Have you never heard of Prester John
dude.
or the Christian Kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa
Poor
of
guy,
Mali
yeah.
is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
My name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You show me around the camp.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that does not matter now. Let us go.
Okay, we're in follow mode.
So, As you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on. Let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose
You should learn
he has
Greek if he
bigger
wants to know
problems than
strange,
keeping
yeah.
his army healthy and fighting fit.
It's lucky he sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult? I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones?
Well, a camp like this is a waste of your abilities. An uneducated orderly could take care of the handful of sick people here.
And you would like to take over from me? Hmm? I could find another job, though it is true that you do not
black.
seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them.
Ooh, tournaments, you say?
That is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge overall?
Yes.
I know something about that. You have 3 captains now, don't you?
Exactly. I can see that you take an interest. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozav or Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself, in Sedlets. He is not a very cheerful man.
Henry, ask about Victoria.
He seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is
Like 5 times the size of an madcap. I know!
How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, I don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Chertan.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps, although I successfully avoid weapons.
Fizzles!
I have to
Yes!
admit that archery is not
Hello,
just a
Vince.
skill.
How you do?
It is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling
Where's
me
the
about
big wheel and
commands here.
dungeons?
Yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp.
It does look a bit like fairgroundy.
And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer.
Sleepy,
Dietrich
coffee,
is good to talk
yes.
to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. And the women, of course. Not this filthy place. A man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Prudent answer, or chaste answer.
Women and me don't go together.
Moderation and self-denial are certainly virtues. But as a physician, I advise you not to spend your whole life alone. You should find a good woman as soon as possible, and then marry her, and to do her what you see in her eyes. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in pairs and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
Agreed.
Well, I suppose you're right. I sometimes think I ought to settle down.
Do it. It is definitely a nicer life than in such a camp as this. Imagine.
Okay, but can you tell me where Victoria is?
Instead of a leaking tent, food cooked with love instead of a gruel cooked on a campfire. And at night. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who...
This cook is shaped for a bumhole. It's meant for hands, yes.
You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, The kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating
Jesus
in
Christ
that way.
be praised.
I
Well,
simply cannot eat
good
it.
day.
Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries,
on the right of your
fish,
screen, censor,
in one
censor,
banquet,
censor
the
on
cooks
chat on
use
video,
more
cocks and
spices
asses. Yes.
than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here.
It senses
But
bum.
nowhere has the food been worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day and find out that there are more flavors than just salt and honey. But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Pargay artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captain's. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and
Nice.
mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Okay, that does not get me any info on Victoria, but we are back at the infirmary. Okay. See if I can speak to him again, see if he'll then talk to me.
Good day, sir.
Oh, I'll just talk to the soldier.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance to the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a lot. I'll ask him.
You were a very
See you,
helpful
my
traitor. I really do have to be very careful in this camp because these are Sigismund's men. And I support Wenceslas. Although I'm going to assume we're going to do something here later as part of the full story, part of the main story, and maybe me having an inn here, particularly with the surgeon, would help.
To you.
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who.
Am I
you
dressed
mean.
like a Sigismund
Aye.
guy though? No,
There's a
I'm
girl
not.
who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who'd she come to see?
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling
just
halfway
been there.
across the camp.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
See what you got.
What do you have for sale?
Swords and shit. I mean, I'm not looking for weapons or even... Quick finger potion, eh? Yes. Must resist punching chickens because they explode when you punch them. And you don't want to do that in front of people. They tend not to like it. Black.
Are you the one they call Black?
People don't like when you bust cock in front of them.
More like
Exactly.
green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain. Can't you see I'm barely breathing here? Kurva.
Not in any game, really, no.
I feel like I'll burst.
Kurva.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's killing me. It's as if I'll burst at any moment or give birth to a calf. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe.
It's the last thing you ate.
Do you remember what the last thing you ate was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from the kitchen. Like always.
Try that.
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to it?
Jesus Christ, you're right. One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest.
Uh-oh.
They looked fine, so we cut them up and added them to it. Do you think they were poisonous? They looked harmless. When we
They
put
always
them in the
do.
food, it was fit to eat.
Okay, you've got food poisoning.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move. Oh, please. Bring it here to me.
I'll try and help you. Drink this up.
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
Digestive potion.
Thank you. Oh, I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
But you look much better.
To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were.
Black
Black.
seems to be the only other white guy in the infirmary.
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me. So, what did you want?
I'm looking for
It's about
Victoria.
Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Change mind. I'm looking for her.
No, Victoria didn't send me. I'm looking for her. She's gone missing.
What? What do you mean, missing?
But that's not all. I was at her house, and...
What? Tell me!
Puddle of blood.
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not
Okay,
far
what
from
do
here
you
to the
know?
east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good.
Big
I'll look there.
birches.
But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
Do I have to force you to change your mind? Or don't you want to change your mind?
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's life at stake here. Could you live with yourself, knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Kurva. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess.
So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds
We'll send
like
her
a
to the
man,
bathhouses
Toby.
and she'll be
We'll
working
see
a
her
lot.
now. I hope it's not too late.
I'm going to find another corpse, aren't I? Cheers, lads.
God.
Go!
Oh, it is over a river, though. Maybe I should go north and uncover bits of the map as well. Opatovich. Oh, it's been burnt down. I didn't know I was trespassing. Oh.
Go. Quick.
Oh, I should have gone up that path there. Okay. This way. We'll get to her soon.
Quick.
You'll never catch me. Ah, hello, Victoria.
And your tender little hand.
Oh my God.
Here beneath the
You're covered in blood, dear.
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. In short, I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home. All right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw, well, everything. I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
Tell me what happened then.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe
I
can
think she
help
had a
you
baby.
somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. But he changes his mind like the wind. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
About the blood on the floor.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked
Oh,
some
she
herbs to
gave
make
herself a
concoction
miscarriage.
to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh.
So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
You cut yourself?
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice, but once I felt the pain and saw the blood, I came to my senses. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere. I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
And Black is the father of your child?
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God as my witness.
Thanks
Okay.
for confiding in me. You've had a
He
difficult
wants you.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please tell me what you know about my Black.
Promised he'd take care of you. Why is that an option?
Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left me, I'd think I was cursed.
You aren't. I'm sorry.
Maybe you are.
Life is complicated sometimes. That's just the way it is. But it looks like you'll have a happy ending.
I won't have to live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I wish you all the best. May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
Okay, is that completely gone? It has completely gone. Okay, now I need to go down here, so I will fast travel to Zemiskovich.
Come closer, don't be shy. Quality goods here.
Oh, you mutt.
Vegetables, mushrooms.
Don't call me a mutt.
What
Oi.
you trying to pull, you? Good day. Greetings.
I'm trying to stroke my dog.
If you value your life.
Stop drinking. Alcohol is the scourge of mankind, the devil's temptation. Look at me. I used to spend...
Okay, which way am I going?
all day and night in the tavern, drinking away
Right that
all
way.
my money. My wife couldn't stand the sight of me, and my house nearly collapsed. What
Hello,
did I
horse.
say? But then I was sent aside. After one night of drinking, I woke up
Good.
right under the altar. I have no idea how I wound up there. The Lord must have brought me there.
Vegetables! Fresh! Everything fresh!
Good doggy. Good boy.
Apples! Juicy apples! Yellow and red!
Okay, so is this horse good? Yes.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
The right way? Yeah.
Go! Go!
Not too.
Go!
So I'm going to take a right when I get to this crossroads. Woo! This bit is what I like about the new coming to a new area. Like you can explore, you know, to do the exploration bits, and because everywhere I travelled previously was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel. I got right up this horse's ass. Oh.
Quick!
Stupid horse. Rear ending him. Damn, I know.
That's the way it's bloody well done.
Play some dice. I should play some dice.
Were you the ones who played dice with Ranyek in Shitaki? Do you know anything about him?
You know Ranyek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Ranyek's is a friend of ours.
I'd love to.
I won't say no to that. Give it here.
That's what I like to hear. Here you go. Bottoms up.
Ah, that really hit the spot.
So what about Ranyek? Do you know where he's gone?
We can take you to him right now, if you want.
Lead the way.
Lead the way then.
Come on, Ranyek's waiting.
They're going to ambush me, aren't they? He owes them money. Oh god, they didn't feed him to the pigs, did they?
Hey, do you want to see him or not? I don't have all day for this.
So where is he? What? Where is he? I don't get it. What happened to him?
We met this Ranyek in Pshitoki. We even lent him money when he had nothing to play with. He swore he'd pay us back. Then we met here and played some more. Ranyek kept losing, but he didn't know when to stop.
What did he do to him?
Nothing at all. That bastard brought it on himself. When it was clear he had no way to pay us back, we started watching him to make sure he couldn't run away. He started whining about having to go take a dump. But we didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go and said we'd wait outside the shithouse. But the bastard got the idea to flee the other way.
You mean through...
Aye, by crawling through shit. But I reckon it was deeper than he thought.
Oh.
And never came out.
Why didn't you just say so?
Couldn't you just say it? Why all the song and dance?
So you don't think of running away? Your friend Ranyek can't pay us now. But since you're here, you should pay what he owed us.
He wasn't my friend.
He was no friend of mine. I just needed to find him.
Then you're out of luck. Because we won't let you leave without paying. Either you give us your money, or you'll have to pull that poor wretch out. What do you choose?
I didn't even know Ranyak.
I really had nothing to do with him. Hell, I don't even know what he looks like.
Well, he won't be much of a looker now. Why were you looking for him anyway?
Because he owed me too. And he evaded me. Several times, in fact. Until he finally found his end here.
Really? Why didn't you just say so?
I don't know you people. You could have warned him, and I'd have had to chase him halfway across the county again.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for lashing out at you like that. But you get it, right?
Yes.
All's good. I'm also pissed off I won't get anything out of him anymore.
Well, he had a really nice bow, and we didn't find it anywhere, so he probably has it on him. If it's worth it to you, maybe you could sell it for a good price.
I'm sorry.
So he's in there somewhere.
What the fuck is swimming in here?
I'm definitely going to need a bath.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Oh, I want to go to the baths.
This game is a lot of poop.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. Oh, blessed Virgin. Oh, what's that lying there? Oh, I want to go to the baths. What the fuck is swimming in here? Oh, God. What have I done to deserve this? Yeah. Yuck. Ugh. It won't ever wash away.
Hang on. Ranyak. Out of the way, Mutt.
Yeah. Yuck.
Mutt, fuck off.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, I want to go to the bath, says Henry or Paul. I don't know.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Mutt, get out of the way. Okay, his name popped up.
Mutt, come here. Stay.
Okay, Ranyak came up there.
Ah, good. That must be him. Oh, finally.
Ranyek's bow. Do need to go to the baths. I don't think we've got baths here as well. No. And I could go back to Sukdol. Devil's Den doesn't have bath, does it? Sigismund's camp doesn't have a fast travel. Let's go back to Sukdol. Do have a bathhouse.
Mother, what the? Did I step in shit?
Oh, it's me, Henry.
What the fuck is that thing?
You, bathhouse lady.
What can I do for you, you stinker?
Ah, I need to take a load off.
Aye, I can smell it from here.
And wounds, give me a bath. I haven't got any wounds, so I need a hot bath and my clothes washed.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Great, but it'll cost you.
Him walking to the bathhouse to take a load off.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
God bless you.
I no longer smell.
That's something. You ought to bathe. Right now would be best.
But I just did. I don't stink. Where am I? What time is it? Nearly night time.
Tell me then. What did he give you
Ah, here's my bed. And my shitter. Can I read this? Aiden's War. Blah, blah, blah. No pictures? What kind of book is that? I know. Give him a good 8 hours. I need to get up and stretch for a few minutes, so back in a few minutes.
God in heaven, you're seeing this. And I'm back. Oop. Punching the microphone for no reason. No, it looks sunny out, not hail. Okay, let's now head back to... Bring the bow to the dice players. Oh. I didn't realise that was a thing. Okay, I'll head back to... Imani. I will stop. I have nothing stolen on me.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead and search me.
Just the
I've got
bow.
nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
Bastards. Cops in any area. I know. As if they would know what's stolen and what's not. There's a bound man sitting on the ground in tattered rooms because he's injured. Who knows what happened to the poor fellow? Let's stop by and be nice.
Hey, you there! Please help me!
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me! Help me! I've been robbed! They took everything!
I'm gonna heal you.
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a Sawbones?
No.
Ish.
But I've patched up a few people.
I see. Well, all right then. Do what you can.
Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well, it almost didn't hurt.
But what happened to you?
Tell me more about this robbery.
I was ambushed by a band of thugs. 4 men. They beat the shit out of me.
I even
took
watched
what
his
they could
boxers, I
carry,
know,
and left me
right?
in nothing but my undergarments.
Well, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may be, they took all my wares. If I can't sell anything, I'll soon have nothing to live on myself.
I'll help you.
I'll help you, as a good Christian should. What can I do for you?
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen, I'll take what you can give me. I'm not picky. Boots and hose would come in useful, though.
I'll find you something to wear.
Oh, I haven't got any clothes on me that I can give him.
I don't have anything to spare right now. I'm sorry.
Right. I understand.
I'll give him a little bit of money. I'll give him some money. I can
I'll give you some
literally
money.
make all that back.
Buy what you need. Here you are. And guard it well.
Thank you.
That's all I can spare.
Thank you so much. And God be with you.
Where did he put that money? In his prison pocket. Ooh.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness.
Okay, back to this tavern. There's my horse. I left it here. Okay.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet, and another five.
Not another step. God, what a stench. So, did you find him?
I washed.
I did.
And the bow?
Here it is.
There it is. Probably got wet in there, but once it's dried and waxed, it could work again.
And even if it doesn't, I'll be happy if it just stops stinking. I'll sell it to some moron and call it a day.
Are we even?
Aye. But if you ever feel like a game of dice, you know where to find us. But for the love of God, take a bath first.
I've had a bath.
They'll surely fall my way now.
Oh, God, Barry.
Would you like to play?
What
But
game
Barry
would you like
Ranick.
to play?
Let's play a game of
Wagoners.
Wagoners.
Let's play.
not going to get me much.
Have no fear. And what can I get for you?
Some stink doesn't scrub off.
Hail Mary.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
I'll be right there.
Ah, she's going to be on my side.
Here you go. But that's the last one you'll get today.
Much there.
Aye. Lots of people.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
It's 10 groschen.
Hold up.
Like, I don't...
Good day.
We're not playing for,
Let it be
like,
now. I want to
a lot
play
of money.
too, you know.
One beer.
Alright, that'll do.
Christ, it's hot out. God in heaven, you're seeing this.
God bless.
Ah, good day.
Itchy. Damn it! He gets another roll.
God bless you.
Christ!
There. It looks better already.
That's
You
what I
were
call
smart.
a lucky
You
hand.
wouldn't be so stupid.
As usual.
Excuse me?
Well,
Finally!
Now I
won.
can die in peace. I've truly seen everything.
Fine, I'm gonna go bury this corpse.
Rest in peace.
Where the fuck am I? Let's stop by the cows.
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own
Which
eyes how
one?
it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't
Marion,
scared off
eh?
all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
What's going on?
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
Can you describe the noises?
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men
Weird.
nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
Really? Did you hear it, Father Marion?
And what about you?
Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Who was running away from here?
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
Describe it.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
Was it just an animal?
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
What about this pit of hell you've been talking about?
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard.
Gas?
So he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Has anyone explored the mine?
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage.
Oh, guess where I'm going.
Stinks like hell itself. So we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering, and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. It seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did the accident happen?
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's
I think
right.
that priest is still there.
And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Where's Father Richard now?
In the
returned
mine.
to his maker not long ago. And now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offerings.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Priest is right.
I agree with Father Marion. I grew up next to mines, and we never came across any pit to hell. And there are wolves running rampage around these parts.
Wise words.
How do you want me to help?
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'm going to help you.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself, lest you anger hell.
Don't be frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole
Don't
area is
stop
deserted
talking about
and
old
most
shafts.
of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
Okay. How do I get my horse if I don't whistle? Okay, let's go to hell.
God.
Ow! Stupid horse, too fucking sensitive.
Oh.
Oh no. The crows.
It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh.
And I've been in a shit pit.
All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
Here, demon, demon, demon. Here, demon, demon, demon. There's a rat. Somebody with a torch. That's not a demon. Oh dear. Fallen over again. Oh god. Oh, get my items. Where are my items?
Where am I? And where did all my things go?
can't see. Come here. Give me all my stuff.
Jesus. What the fuck is going on here?
You have to start your appointments. Will they be loaded out? Lurking? Yes. You lurk. Thanks for popping by, Vince. I'm sure we'll chat later. Oh, I'm back where I started. I can't see shit down here. I haven't got any lockpicks.
Who goes there?
Oh!
I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Were you?
Gloria Patri! So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Who the hell are you?
I am the shield of God before the spawn of hell. Taras. Milestei. Prepare to perish, demon. I'll break every bone in your body.
Ow! Bastard.
What's this? Did the knight write this?
Oh dear.
this way. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here?
Dude's gone cuckoo bananas. Okay, let's get out.
More entries. Also written by the knight?
Damn Taras.
Who goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Fucking crazy, mate. Wherever you are.
Vade Satana! Inventor et magister omnis fala. So you live, demon. Not much longer.
I don't intend to fight with you.
In that case, you shall die. I'll break every bone in your body. I'll crucify your corpse.
Ow! No. Damn it. Almost had him. Well, this is a bit weird. I'm loving this mission.
Who goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna get so to the point where he's so injured he goes, oh, stop, stop, stop.
Benedictus Deus! Gloria Patri!
Gloria las plagas.
Here I am. How are you still alive? your peace with the devil. You'll soon be back in hell. I'll crucify your corpse.
Oh. Didn't want to kill him, but...
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
Oh, that's an unfortunate way to have your body go. There was a locked box down here, so I'm going to go and unlock it. Didn't want to kill him, I wanted him to surrender, but he was going to kill me, so...
This looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
The Honourable Sir Taras Mura swears a knight's oath to guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna, and not to leave the mines while his service lasts. The oath will only be rescinded by another knight who will shoulder the burden of repentance and arrive at the mines and become a new guard by his own oath. Such a knight will then, under the same conditions, be the new guard of hell, and the previous guardian will again see heaven and the love of God, and all his sins will be forgiven in the light of the Lord. In the sight of the Lord, sorry. The night's service is rewarded with food and water delivered every month to the shaft by the locals. So undertakes the parish priest Richard from Old... Can't read that, but it's the village there. The oath is sealed by the humble servant of God, Father Richard, and Knight Taras Mura, the first guardian of the pit of hell. God. Poor bastard, did that priest find to shove in this mine? Gotta find my stuff. Grab the body and take it with me. Hey, where's my stuff? Here? In that. Take back my things.
Here. All right.
Hooray!
What's this? Did the knight write this?
And I'll just get that other one that I walked past.
More entries.
also written by the knight?
2 over encumbered to sprint. Must empty some stuff onto the horse. This should be the way out. Oh. I'm also 2 over encumbered to fast travel as well.
Henry, what happened down there?
Mine is safe
A
now.
mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew about Taras.
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight who was protecting us from them?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for as long as I live.
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish for the slaughtered cattle.
No, because I killed the guy.
Protecting us, and now he's dead. What will happen to us now? Who'll protect us from hell?
God will protect you.
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith will
I mean, not that
save
I
you.
believe, but I'm playing,
Hellish
you know,
forces
the
have
people
no
of the time.
power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and never again will we take anything to the mine.
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of hell beneath it. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll take care of the rest here on my own. I'll put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Visoka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
Nice. I got lots of groshens. See, I'm pretty much back to how I was at the start of the... Start of the stream. Oh, I've got 2 pistols. Okay. Where are we on journal stuff? Dry Devil. He's up here. Let's round out by talking to the Dry Devil. It's like I spent all night down there, geez. I was knocked out, so yeah.
Janos and Ada are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
Let's drink.
Let's have a toast to that.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
To pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Nah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. But I don't feel like it.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
I suppose so. Thanks, Shishka.
Ungrateful bastards! That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To me!
To me, then.
May he live long and long.
Hey, Fig, yes, you are in time for the last 5 minutes of the
How
stream.
you drink, he live forever.
Want to punch in the snout.
Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry!
To Henry!
Za tę śliczną cycatkę z łaźni.
Only them? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
Matthew prefers banditry.
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę go, kurwa, jak świnie!
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
Raniek's dead. He died. He drowned in shit. He drowned in a puddle of shit.
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra.
Yeah, mood.
Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej pilnować.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help, and he don't deserve it. What about the rest?
And Bahuta, he has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie. Ha!
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the woman's. Fuck. Poor bastard.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately. But the best remain.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
Beer is flowing like water. It's the middle of the morning.
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję. Bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bo mi jeszcze młoda!
Nice. We also have one like that.
Am I learning Polish now through drink? Because I learned Hungarian through
What
drink.
did he say?
He say you sing now.
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water him, though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie! Pięknie! Henry, my friend! Janusz love you! A mnie nie? You most, my sweet other. No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that!
Let's drink.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry! That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Fellas,
I could not say it better.
Oh dear.
Amen!
Guessing he's going to be hung to the over.
I feel like shit.
Right on the table? I know. Henry's an animal. Have I got anything for... Aha! Hangover is clearing. Look at that hangover clear. Okay, I'll just check when the last save was. It was like, yeah, a minute ago. So that is a good place to stop. Yeah, I'm tired. I need to lie down. And so yeah, there is no more Assassin's Creed Shadows because I just, like I said at the top of the stream, I just stopped enjoying it, and I can't just sit here playing it for you guys and just going yeah okay. So more pizzles. It's just gonna be pizzles and Divinity Original Sin 2 unless another game comes along that I want to stream. So yeah, thanks to Vince for popping in. I'm sure you're still lurking. Thanks to Soulwrecker for popping in. Don't know where you went to, but maybe you're still lurking. Thank you to Fig for coming in for the last 5 minutes. Please follow Fig. He's just made affiliate, and he did it a lot quicker than I did. So yeah, go over and visit Fig. I would do the same one for Soul Wrecker, but I think there's a cooldown on this command, which I can't remember what it is. I also barely advertise though. You're a whore. I do advertise. I advertise every time I go live. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for popping in and viewing, and you know, if you're looking back on the VODs and stuff, thank you. And take care of yourselves.